And you can eat the rainbow, eat the rainbow, eat the rainbow too. Hello everybody, my name is Peter. I've just realised I've got my AirPods in. I might just take them out. That might be a little bit easier. Yes, eat the rainbow. When you are going to be cooking a salad or assembling a salad, because with Tupperware you don't really cook, you just assemble everything and it makes life so much easier. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you how I'm going to prepare my salads, like a dump salad, but I'm going to use the spaghetti dispenser. This is the Tupperware spaghetti dispenser, and it's the OG seal in the Modular makes, which are actually celebrating their 40th anniversary this year. Can you believe that? This is the spaghetti dispenser. There's you pop your spaghetti in here, your angel hair or your fettuccine or anything that's sort of long. You've got your dispenser for one and your dispenser for two people. What you do is you can actually remove that. Now, because this is a 1.1 litre container, that's amazing, isn't it? 1.1 litre. I can now assemble up my salad, all of my salads. I've got 4 of them. They can fit into the door of the fridge. And then I'm right to go. I can just dump that into a salad bowl whenever I feel like a salad. And I'm going to eat a little bit healthier, all right? So what we're going to do is start off with our salad dressing. This is the Tupperware shaker. I never remember the the names. But I love this because it's not only is it taller than most of them, but you've got all of the measurements on the side there. There's your blender wheel. This will whip cream. And then if you have a look on the inside, there are measurements up on the inside as well, all right? So what we're going to do is, let's grab my glasses. What we're going to do is, I'm going to measure up, I'm going to do 40 mils of olive oil, and I'm going to do with salad dressing, everybody does it differently, so I'm going to use olive oil, extra virgin olive oil as my base, and then I'm going to throw in some acid. Whether that be a red wine vinegar, lime juice, I'm going to use lemon juice, and I'm also going to use some Dijon mustard and some salt and pepper as well. All right, so in here I can measure up everything. So if I'm doing 4 salads, I can then measure up, where are we? There's my 160 mils of olive oil, right? How easy is that? Because the measurements are straight on the side. I can measure my ingredients straight into there. Then I've got my lemons. Now, move the maracas out of the way. Lemons and limes. So I did actually have to take a lime out just for the video so I can show you my lemons, right? But I do keep my lemons and my limes in the one container, okay? So these lemons in my fridge will last anywhere up to 6 weeks, right? So you just grab your lemon. There's your zest and press. That's the zest. If I wanted to, I could add some lemon zest into there, not a problem. I actually haven't washed these lemons, so I'm just going to use the juice, right? So if you are doing a zest of the lemon, make sure that you wash that in you can pop it in your salad spinner with a little bit of bicarb or baking soda. That'll help remove any of the impurities. With the zest, you pop that cut side down, and we are now going to measure up the same amount. So exactly the same amount of lemon as to what we had with the olive oil. And we will just, look how easy that is, right? That's just, where are we? So we need, oh yeah, we've got probably one more. I'm guessing one more, right? So cut side down, and you just literally, what happens is that just gets, look at all that juice. And it literally, like, inverts it all. You get rid of all of that juice. How simple is that? All right. There we go, and we will just, we're going to need more. I should have prepped this before I started just so I can show you. There we go. So you can have an online Tupperware party and receive free Tupperware. People are still doing that. You can still do in-home Tupperware parties as well. And you might want to have champagne slushies or a homemade mocktail, or you might want to do a pumpkin spinach chicken risotto, or you might want to do a 15-second chocolate mousse. And there's loads of different recipes that are available using the Tupperware products. And if you haven't been to a Tupperware party in the last 5 years, now's a really good time because there's loads of new products that are available. All right, so you can see that. You've got your lemon and your olive oil into there. I'm also now going to do some Dijon mustard. I'm just going to, a couple of decent spoonfuls of that into there. Right. There we go. And I will just do a little bit of how's your father, salt and pepper. Right, so we'll just throw in some cracked black pepper into there, and we will throw in some, I've just got some pink Himalayan salt into there that's going to help. The acid is going to help dissolve all of that. So a few good spoonfuls of that into there. Now this comes the fun part. Pop your blender wheel straight into there. Seal that up. And we'll shake, 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 shake your dressing, shake your dressing. Yes, indeed. All right, there we go. How easy is that? You're just going to pour that straight into there. Take the seals off. And we are now going to assemble our salad. So I'm going to put the dressing in first because when we're going to tip that upside down, all of the dressing is going to fall all over the rest of the ingredients, okay? So how awesome is that going to be? I've got some chickpeas in here. And so I love the... Did you see? Let me just grab them, actually. You know the... Here we go, right here. Right in front of my eyes. You know the 440-gram cans? They fit into your Clearmax containers perfectly, right? So if you've got a tin or something, you've opened that up, please don't put that into the fridge like that, because what happens is the food starts to oxidise immediately. You want to pop it in the Tupperware Clearmate container that's airtight and liquid tight, and because it's see-through, you can now see what you've got in the fridge, so you're going to eat what you open, alright? So, we've got this. We're just going to just literally spoon those in, and we will just spread them over the 4 salad containers, alright? Really easy. Coming into winter, coming into the warmer months. Actually, it doesn't matter if it's warmer months or cooler months. Sometimes you still feel like a salad, but you don't feel like going to the trouble of making it. Now, if you're going to make 1 salad, why not make 4? Just pop them into the door of your fridge. How easy is that? So I'm just going to spoon them straight into there. These are just raw chickpeas. It's a nice plant protein, and they're going to marinate in that dressing with that beautiful Dijon olive oil, lemon, all that goodness straight into there. Woo! There's one. We'll just pop that in there for later. Alright, so now this comes the fun part. We're going to add in the colour. Alright, so I've got my cherry tomatoes. Red and yellow and pink and green. Purple and... I have washed these. Orange and blue. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are just going to quarter these. I could have prepped these up, not a problem. However, I thought I'd just pop on there. Now let me know where you're watching from. I always love knowing where you're watching from. We have people from Ireland and England. We've got Americans. Hello, Texas, how are you? We've got people across the ditch in New Zealand. Hello, kia ora to everybody over there. Everyone all around Australia, whether you're in Perth, Darwin, Cairns, Tasmania, Adelaide, Geelong, you can place an order through the link in the group that you're watching this in right now, and once you pay for it, your order gets sent electronically to Melbourne, and Melbourne pick the order, Melbourne pack the order, and they deliver to any address within Australia. It's pretty cool. Alright, so I've got here, this is the Santoku knife. This is the German stainless steel. I love the dimples at the side because it helps the food fall away from the blade. And you know, sometimes you do need a blade with a point to get into there to make it easier. My favourite one is this one, but sometimes I can't use that one because it's just got a straight blade. See how this one's slightly curved? So they give you a knife, you can buy them singly or you can save as a set. I like the set because then there's a knife for whatever job you're doing in the kitchen, alright? Then, I actually use this as my... Oh, we pop that straight into there. There's some tomatoes. There's some tomatoes straight into here. And we're just going to pop them. Ooh, got a few stragglers. That's okay. And we will just keep going in here. Alright, so we might just halve them just to save on time. Because I should have prepped this beforehand. However, I didn't. But that's okay. There's no rules when you do Tupperware. When you can either join Tupperware as a personal shopper, or you can join Tupperware as a social seller, or you can join Tupperware as a Tupperware manager. The options are very wide. There's loads of different choices now, and there's loads of support as well, alright? So out of the 25 million people that live in Australia, less than 11,000 have an active consultancy business with Tupperware. So there's room for improvement. Alright, so there's my tomatoes. I can keep my cherry tomatoes in the fridge, pop them up use the vent according to whichever side that the veggie is in, and that's going to last for 2 to 3 times longer, or 3 to 5 times longer even, depending on your produce and how fresh it is when you pop it in, right? So there's my red. What I'm going to do is grab a capsicum. I will show you. Actually, you want a little tip? Wherever the curves are naturally in your capsicum, just follow that knife blade straight down. And how easy is that? Done. No seeds, no nothing. And we are going to, this is where I love this, right? This is where this comes in handy. And I can just chop up my yellow capsicum. Or you can, what do you call them? Bell peppers. We call them capsicums here in Australia, but you can call them whatever you want. I love the colour. And it's great. So you can literally eat the rainbow. And you know, if you are eating the rainbow, you're going to get like one of everything into your body, right? So there is our capsicum. We just slice them up. Just rough chunks is all I'm going to do. And I'm literally popping it straight into there. Some yellow. Some yellow. There's our yellow. And it was all yellow. Red and yellow and pink and green. So there's our yellow. We've got our capsicum, our cherry tomatoes. I'm now going to grab a cucumber. I'm just going to take the very end off there. I'm going to maximise. So see how the Santoku knife might be better because it's got that pointy blade, so you can get right in there. And it's a little bit smaller, so you've got that... it's almost like up close and personal work, right? So you've got that into there. What we're going to do is we are just going to chop this into, we're going to chop it into quarters, half lengthways, and then half again. So now, I'm just going to chop them into chunks. There we go. And we'll do that again over here. So if you do have a good quality knife, it really does make prep work in the kitchen easy. Alright, so there's our cucumber. Absolutely great alkaline food. If you a lot of people are wanting to eat more alkaline now, so that's ideal. You've got your cucumber straight into there. That's one whole cucumber. We will just pop that straight along into here. How easy is that? There's our cucumber. We'll build it up, build it up, build it high, build it up, up, up into the sky. Beetroot I keep in my Clearmate container because they are liquid tight and airtight. So I'm just literally going to pop them into half. And we're going to grab a couple of beetroots and we're going to pop them straight into there. Little baby beets. I love beets. We'll just grab two little baby beetroot, chop them up, pop them into there. How awesome is that? Now, we will just give that a bit of a wipe. So remember, when you want it to be liquid tight as well as airtight, push your thumb in the middle, lift up on the tab and you express the air out of there. Now you can go camping, take your beetroot, pop it in the drink zesky. Your beetroot water's not going to get into your drink zesky. Your shredded lettuce is going to stay nice and dry because no liquid's going to get into the container either, alright? So there's our beetroot. Now, did you know you can freeze avocados? I take the skin off, I take the pip out, I just freeze them by the half, so when I want guacamole, I can do that. When I'm doing a dump salad, you just grab half a frozen avo. We're just going to stick that straight into there, half a frozen avo, and then that's going to defrost, and then that just goes straight back into the fridge. We're getting there. All right, what's next? Let's see. Oh, I did find some corn, some leftover corn, and I'm just going to quickly grab a few spoons of that in there. We'll throw that straight into there. There we go. That way. Waste not, want not. Ooh. There we go. Yum-o. Alright. Here's the cord. Now, fun stuff. Let's just grab a Tupperware paper towel. We will give this a bit of a wipe. Down. Now, you know what we're going to do now? I love this part. You know what you do? We are going to chop up. I've got some carrot and some celery in here, and I am going to chop this up. Now, I'm not going to chop it by hand. You know what I'm going to use? No need to ask. It's the smooth choperator. It's a smooth choperator. This is amazing. It's a zero carbon footprint handheld blender that will whip cream, chop potatoes, chop carrots, it'll make slushies, it'll do your strawberry champagne cocktails, it will do a 15-second mousse, it will make meringues, mayonnaise, aioli. It is so versatile, and when you're using it, it's a zero carbon footprint. So I've just got some carrot. I'm not going to slice up my carrot. I'm not going to peel it rather, because all the ingredients are in, all the nutrients, the good stuff, is in the skin. So I've just got a few lumps in here, and I'm just going to roughly chop them so that I can pop them straight into here. And I've got some celery. Celery! Alright. And I've just literally, carrots and celery, I've got asparagus in here too. This asparagus has been here for almost 2 weeks. I've got carrots and celery in here. That was going to last in my fridge up to 10 weeks. I kid you not, the celery will last up to 10 weeks. Just let me give it a bit of a wash. Cabbages and cauliflower will last for anywhere between 6 and 12 weeks. Mushrooms will last for 2 weeks. Broccoli, 2 weeks. You know those bags of spinach that you buy and you have to throw them away 3 days later? That'll last for 2 weeks in here. Don't buy them loose. Don't buy them bagged. Buy the loose leaf spinach. That will last a lot longer. All right, there's our celery. I'm just going to literally pop that straight into here. There we go. And then shake, shake, shake. It really is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 pulls of the cord. Look at that. Carrot and celery done. Who's got time to be messing around with a grater, right? Not me, that's for sure. So, literally, here, excuse fingers. This is mine anyway. So, we will literally just pop straight that into there. Carrot and celery, done. All measured with love, from the heart. And there's our carrot and celery, right? How awesome is that? Now, just give me a bit of a rinse. We've got 2 ingredients left. I love sprouts. And these were actually on sale. This bag, this little container of sprouts here. Don't keep it in the packaging in the fridge. It won't last. There's holes in here. Keep it in a Clearmate and it will last literally 3 to 5 times longer than the original. Okay, so there's my sprouts. I've just got a handful of that. We'll pop that into there. Great for vitamin A, great for iron, and we've just got a whole bunch of sprouts into there. That is going to last in my fridge for up to 2 weeks. Absolutely it is. Now what I've got in here, I have prepped something. I've got something going right. I've got my salad, my lettuce that I've prepped in the salad spinner. You can wash it and spin dry it. When you go camping, you throw your smalls in there and give that a bit of a spin, so you do need 2 of them, right? So there's our lettuce. Let's just, very quickly, I have spun dried it. Spun dried it? Is that a word? It is now. All right, we will literally just slice that up, finely shred it, because, you know, everything tastes better when it's sliced up thin. So we'll literally, there we go. Grab some lettuce, we'll shove that straight into here, and we will. So can you see now, when you seal that, there, We've got our marinade down the bottom with our chickpeas. We've got some cherry tomatoes, some yellow capsicum, cucumber, some beetroot, some sweet corn. We've got half an avocado. We've got some carrot and celery, some sprouts and some lettuce. I can keep that into the door of my fridge. There's my 4 salads. I'm going to finish up popping the lettuce in the top there. I've got my 4 in the door of the fridge. So tomorrow afternoon or next week when I don't feel like cooking and I still want to be healthy, I go, oh, I've got that salad. So I pull that out and I can literally, if I didn't have popcorn in my Eco Plus bowl, then I would use this because on the bottom it tells you the capacity of everything. So it's easy to gauge how much is going to fit into what. So this is a 1.3 litre bowl. I've got my popcorn that I did in my silicone bag last night. I've got some of that in there. So what I can do is then come along, I've got my Allegra bowl, which is the great summer entertaining, liquid tight, airtight, they're heat resistant, so you can pop a hot dish in here and a cold dish in here, not a problem. I can then come along and I can do my dump salad and I can literally, woo, can you see this? There's my salad. How awesome is that? I'm actually going to make up another one so that I've got 4 for next week. But there's my salad. I can nibble on in there. I can throw in, if you've got croutons or sesame seeds, pumpkin seeds, you can add whatever you want into there. How gorgeous is that? If there is anything left over, I can then seal that, pop it into the fridge. Or if I'm having a steak or chicken or fish or tofu or whatever protein that I'm having, I can now have a side salad with it. And I've got them all prepped up in my fridge, ready to go. Delicious. If you've got any questions or suggestions, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help. And until next time, you know what you need to do, don't you? I'm madly trying to find them. I can't find them anywhere. You know what you need to do? Forget your troubles and get happy and dance your cares away. Shout out and get happy. I'll see you all another day. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.